Hi!
Hi!
Whatever. Okay, so this is RuPaul's Drag Race, episode 4, season 4, plus Untucked.
Review.
Queens Behind Bars.
Yes, ma'am. Alright. First of all, we have to clock the princess being the new bitch to hold the check with a crown bigger than the Empire State Building, bitch. I want to know where her ass got a crown that tall. Because, Miss fucking World ain't even got a crown that big, honey.
Miss World, bitch.
But yes, move on, honey.
Well, before we move on, I want to say that Princess better work giving you that frown, bitch, okay? Because she like, this is what's not mine. Diva.
Alright.
Okay, now getting into it.
They walked into the workroom and Sharon was like talking about how she didn't expect to do so well and she's already won 2 challenges and whenever she goes into a pageant and stuff she always ends up last. But like, bitch, Sharon, what are you doing going in a pageant for?
I want to know, like, does she do these pageants with her regular look or does she like, you know, kind of pageant it up?
I don't know. Okay, so the mini challenge was they had to do mugshots and they were in pairs and they had to be handcuffed to each other and paint each other's faces, bitch, in like 10 minutes. Child, you know it was gonna be a mess.
Well, it was right for the look though, right? Like, they wanted to look crazy, right? Which, I'm sorry, but was Dita and Jiggly not a little bit too pretty? Cause like everyone was looking crazy as hell. Also, Jiggly, if you're watching this, girl, is that wig London Girl by Features? Cause I got the same damn one and I recognize her. I'm like, that's London Girl, I know it is.
So, Willem and Madame won. You know.
I think rightfully so because like the whole like dye pack thing, that was a smart idea on Willem's part, and also I kind of thought maybe because the idea was good and Willem is an actor, Ru was like, okay, let me make this bitch team leader, let me see what she can do. So, you know, I think there was 2 reasons behind why they won.
But we all know that Latrice should have gotten some sort of fucking 10s for that picture, bitch, because she was looking sickening.
Yes, but at the same time, that paint wasn't hers, you know what I mean? Because they had to paint each other, so I'm just saying about flawless, and it got me thinking, bitch, maybe one of these reviews, I'm gonna look just as fucking busted and crazy, because, baby, if it's right, it's right.
Hallelujah. Okay, so the main challenge was to make a sitcom, and it was Hot in Tuckahoe. So yeah, they were trying to, you know, practice and stuff. Now, when Madame was casting people as whatever, I caught a little bit of undercover shade thrown at Kenya to get her back for last week by making her the prison guard, okay?
Which was stupid on Madame's part, because it's like, y'all are a team, so if one of them is gonna look bad, it's gonna look bad on you. And not only that, but you're the team leader, so ain't you worried that you're gonna be blamed for that? Because Ru obviously knows that you gave her that part, and whatever, Madame. You tried getting her, girl, you really did, but...
yeah, Milan was kind of trying to take over again when Sharon was helping Kenya with her lines and stuff and being like, oh, did you tell her to do that or whatever? And it's like, calm your ass down, Milan.
I don't know, I kind of felt like Milan was saying, oh, are you gonna let her direct? But it was like, Milan, girl, you were doing the same damn thing last week to Kenya, so why are you bothered that Sharon's doing it now? And Sharon wasn't even half as bad as Milan was last week with the taking over, so I think she was just trying to help a bitch.
Yeah. Willem was flaunting her TV shit, saying she was with Samantha, so she was gonna do a Samantha character. You better work, bitch.
Okay, so we're gonna breeze through a couple of points of them practicing in the Tuckahoe, and then, you know, we can break it down individually come the wrong way watching the video. Okay,
yes,
so the first thing I want to clock is Max getting Willem's name wrong, which was like, ooh, child. Because, Willem was trying to impress the bitch, because she didn't get the job or whatever whenever she tried out. But then Rue got her name wrong too, and I was like, Rue, bitch, you need to learn her name, girl, because she a part of this competition, like, she done the casting, whatever, you let her be a part of this, like, learn the damn name. Come
but
on.
you best believe that she ain't correct Rue because she's got $100,000 check, bitch, so.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, Jiggly wasn't doing that well.
Well, at the same time, come Untucked, we find out that Jiggly kind of knew that she didn't do well, so I was like, at least she knew, she wasn't like crazy, like, oh, I did so good, she wasn't. Now, I do want to touch base on Latrice. Basically, to me, being the Big Ange of RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, the way that Big Ange is blowing up on Mob Wives, like, Latrice is just like, I don't know, one bitch that don't love her. And she can do no wrong.
I saw someone on Tumblr today said that they hate Kenya Michaels. I was like,
okay,
get the fuck out.
Well, fuck you. Sharon talking back, like, I don't think I would have done it. I don't think she was doing it on purpose or nothing, but it was kind of like, ooh, Sharon, girl, with the swearing and the talking back, girl. Come on, you're trying to win this damn challenge, bitch. I was really surprised because when they were rehearsing, I was expecting Dita to crumble like last week, but she really served it.
She turned the party, bitch, but
we'll get into that later, but I'm just saying, like, she didn't fumble or nothing. Can I also say that people need to realize that Dita's name is spelled with 2 D's, it's not Dita. Like, cause I'm so sick of seeing people Dita, like, it's Dita. Like, come on. Okay, we on episode 4 now, people. Get your facts straight.
So, after all the practicing, whatever, Fifi decided to say, Latrice, can you take it to church? And the bitch did, honey. Now, I don't know why the fuck it just randomly happened.
Yes.
But bitch, I ain't even mad because that shit was flawless.
The only thing I'm mad about is that I was not in that room. That's it.
So yeah, let's move on to the drama of the episode, bitch.
Yeah, let's move on to the moment when they really needed to be taken to church.
Sharon felt bad about throwing Fifi under the bus, which I understand, and like at least she had the decency to go up and try and talk to her about it.
See, maybe I'm just like being shady, not on purpose, but like I'm not sure if Sharon kind of knew what she was doing in that moment. I understand why she would feel bad and stuff, but I don't know if anyone would have brought it up like, behind Sharon's back or anything.
Yeah.
So, to this moment, I'm still not sure. Maybe Sharon wanted that reaction. I really don't know. Now, I'm not saying Sharon's a bad person or anything, but, it just didn't seem necessary to me. Like, if I was in that situation, I don't think I would have said nothing, because especially the way that her and Fifi's relationship has been so far, I don't think I would have told her that I said some shit about her on the stage, because that's gonna go wrong no matter what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, Fifi went off, honey. She started to get like loud, and I don't know, I understand like that she was pissed because at the end of the day she's making her look bad in front of RuPaul, but she was just going off, honey, and she was just saying like Sharon won the challenge because of her, and I don't necessarily agree. Sharon did her thing because Sharon did her thing, like.
Yeah, I don't feel like the costume is what won the challenge for her, I think it was, because when I was watching that, I wasn't like, oh my god, that outfit. For me, it was, her lip sync was sickening, she was giving you a fierce walk, with that song, and it was fly, and like, the whole thing about seeing the light and all that, it was cute, so I don't think it was all about her look.
It just kept getting more heated, and then like, Fifi started like shouting and saying, swearing and shit and saying, oh, do the one look you have. And then Sharon called her tight ass showgirl. And she fucking told her to go back to Party City where she belonged. And then fucking Sharon was saying she was the future of drag and Fifi looked 20 years ago. Like, girl, this was just
extra.
It was too much. Like,
yes.
They just weren't seeing eye to eye and they just went off at each other. And it just got really awkward until Miss Kenya said, Jesus is a biscuit, honey.
Yeah.
And not even no biscuit, but a biscuit, bitch.
Yes, bitch.
Which for me was my favorite moment of the episode because it just fucking cut the tension and everybody was fucking laughing and shit. So that was the tea.
But it got crazy, y'all. It got real fucking crazy. And like, I don't think it should have gone to that point, but I'm not surprised. You know, Sharon was trying to open up and stuff, and, you know, it was never going to go to a good place.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't feel like it was necessary to get, like, so angry, like, start swearing and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I would have been any better in that situation, because, you know, you don't want to look bad in front of RuPaul, especially when you're trying to win all this money and shit. But, damn.
Let's move on to the runway, y'all.
Yes.
RuPaul looked fucking sickening. I don't know, something this week was just sickening.
I don't know.
Like, she looks good all the time, bitch. But, like, I don't know, it's just really cute this week.
Yeah, like, apart from the look that Ru gave season 1 when BB won, that's my all-time favorite look. I don't know if anything will ever top it. But this week is definitely up there with that look for me. I was just like, the moment Ru came out, I was like, wow. I couldn't take it.
Michelle was sickening, giving good hair as usual.
Yes.
Now, the theme was like red carpet premiere sort of thing. So like they had to go to a premiere, whatever, what they would wear. So let's start off with Miss Fifi. I loved it.
Yes.
It was eleganza, the gown was gorgeous with the feathers, everything was cute, like the hair was cute, the makeup was cute. She looks sickening. I think it's my favorite look she's rocked so far on the runway.
Definitely, yeah, mine too. Like, I loved the hair, I loved the dress, everything was right, she looked polished, it was just thickness.
Yeah. Latrice. Gorgeous, stunning, perfection, loved it.
Yeah, I'm really happy that she pulled out this look this week, because earlier, you know, I was saying I don't know if she's gonna bring anything more than what she's doing, but she definitely served it this week.
It's a completely different side to Latrice, and I loved it. It was gorgeous.
Next was Dita Ritz. I wasn't too happy with Dita's look on the runway again this week. I want to see more Dita that I've seen online. Because when I fell in love with Dita is before the show aired. And I was looking at pictures of her. And like, I just want to see that kind of like, you know, Hello Kitty Harajuku look kind of thing that Dita has going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I haven't seen that yet. I know this week was red carpet and stuff. But like, she just hasn't been giving me like what I've seen like on Facebook and stuff. It's like it just feels like a completely different Dita to me.
Yeah, I just feel like she can do so much better. She can do so much better at this point. And the hair, girl, it was not right.
Yeah, I was not feeling that hair, especially not in the close-ups. But I don't know. I just hope Dita brings something out because, you know, she gotta turn it, girl. Because if not, she gonna get cut off, and I worry for her because I really do like her. But so far, I gotta be honest, I haven't been feeling what she's been serving.
Yeah. Madame LaQueer. Now, I thought it was cute. Everyone else was kind of like about it, but I thought it was cute. Like, there was something off for me. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, it wasn't my favorite look, but it wasn't as bad as, you know, everyone was saying it was or whatever. But yeah, and then she wore fucking head to toe green again when last week Michelle Visage is fucking telling her, oh, I hate green. So like, that's one judge who's already gonna hate what you're wearing, boo. So maybe she should have thought about it a little more.
Yeah, we discussed this, and I already done said that they get told pretty much what they need to bring, like what they need to, you know, for each challenge or runway looks or whatever. So I guess that's what she brought for her red carpet look. So it's kind of like that situation where she was like, she brought the green dress with her, and then the week before, Michelle was like, I don't like green, and then the next week, that's the look that she brought with her for the red carpet. So it's like, what's she gonna do? Make a whole new fucking gown? Like,
yeah.
So I just feel like she was probably stuck with it, and she just thought, okay, well, I'm gonna serve it, and I'm gonna try and work it fiercely. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, oh well.
Willem. It was cute, I thought, but for me, I really didn't like the hair.
No, I don't like the hair either, girl.
Like you said it, we want to see Willem with a different hair color, bitch. Like,
yeah, I know there's a lot of queens out there who like stick to one color. Like, look at Rue. Rue likes to be blonde like pretty much all the time.
but Rue will give you a pink sometimes, or more of, you know, a red color or brown.
Yeah, she changes it up, so maybe Willem in time will, but like, I just don't understand why certain people like to stick with one hair color. Like, you know,
Yeah.
every color the crayon box, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't get that, but that's just down to personal taste, I guess. But regardless of color, the wig itself would not give me what I needed.
No.
The look, what did you think of, like, it was Vivienne Westwood, right?
Yeah, it was Vivienne Westwood. I thought it was cute, but like, it wasn't like, ooh, this is my favorite, but yeah, it was cute. It was enough to do her thing.
It wasn't my favorite, and Willem's been my favorite a few times, at least 2 times now, but I just wasn't feeling it that much this week. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't a big...
Gorgeous.
I can take it. You already know, I know how to act. It was everything to me.
Loved it.
Yes, I was like, ugh, Milan, I'm eating that up, bitch. I was living.
It was just everything. She was giving Kelly Rowland down, but like she's always giving Kelly Rowland down. Bitch, in the mugshot, she was giving Kelly Rowland. Okay, she was just everything.
Damn.
And lastly, it was Sharon. I thought it was a bit random. Like, it was cute, but like, why? I don't know. It kind of confuses me as to why she wanted to be older or like play that kind of character.
Yeah.
If it's meant to be like a red carpet.
Yeah, I appreciate that she wanted to step out of the box, but like I still don't know what to make of it.
Yeah.
I loved it and hated it at the same time.
Yeah.
So I really don't know.
I wanted to see just something a bit more glamorous from her. That was it. So it's time to break down these bitches in the sitcom individually. Now, starting off with Team Bieber, aka Team Madame LaQueer. With Dida, she, like we said before, she really surprised us. Like, I didn't see it coming from her at all, and she was just natural. And like Max said, it's something that you can't teach. She's naturally a good actress, and she sells it.
That's why I didn't get why did she not do well last week? Because she killed it this week.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's not like her character this week was like, tall, sexy Dida, so I didn't get it. But
maybe she just last lip syncing for her life was just a wake up call that she needed to just wake up, bitch. It's time to do you. And
yeah,
she killed it.
She did kill it. She was flawless. Like, to me, her acting skills in that challenge was right up there with people who are on TV all the time. So worked Dida. Okay, so next was Sharon, and as we all know, she fumbled through the rehearsal and stuff.
Yeah.
Her part was okay.
She turned it out in the end.
She turned it out in the end, yeah, definitely.
I really liked her character. I thought it was really funny, and the voice was like really dumb, and just loved it.
Cute. It was cute.
Kenya, the bitch was fucking crazy. Like, it was a hot mess and crazy and wrong. But it was giving me my motherfucking life, honey. I was just fucking dying over here. It was so cute.
Yeah, well, it's funny for us, but I'm sure the director was like, pull it together, bitch.
Yeah, no, she should have. But, I mean, she came really close to being in the bottom too, bitch. So.
Yeah, and the language thing, and Madame gave her the wrong damn character to do.
Yeah.
But, to me, when it comes down to at least the look, and she was meant to be, like, butching it up and stuff, I get that Kenya is fish and that she looks pretty much like a girl anyway, but I think this was her moment to be like, okay, Madame tried to fuck me up, and she needed to pull a Raven and be like, no bitch, you didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't do that. She was fishy, and it was like, if you're trying to be butch, why you got on this long ponytail, snatch back, you feel me? And like she was painted for the gods.
Yeah.
So I was like, she could have done more with a butch look. She could have tried harder in the looks for me.
Madame LaQueer, now look, bitch, I appreciate the effort, but I don't know where she like got the inspiration to be English, and she just, I don't know where her mind was, honey, but she just, it didn't work for me.
It was hard to watch. It was funny, but it was hard to watch.
It wasn't funny in like the right way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know too much what to say about it. It's just like,
Ew.
Oh, girl. And like she said that she was really good at acting and stuff. So like, she built herself up. Maybe in her mind she was really good at other things, but it didn't work today, bitch.
It just didn't work this time. And Milan was, the trained actress, and she's supposed to be, she was bigging herself up and shit.
She was saying, this is my moment,
But I feel like she didn't take it. I expected more from her, and she just didn't really stand out.
It just didn't seem natural when she was doing her lines. It sounded very scripted and, over dramatic.
Yeah. It wasn't my favorite.
No, but on the plus side, I loved her look. But I always loved Milan's look.
And then it was Team Willem. Start off with Chad. Bitch, she was amazing. She was giving like Golden Girl realness. The voice was everything.
Yes.
Yeah, she was killing it.
I don't know if it's editing, but I feel like Chad always kills it, but she never really gets given her tens. At least that we see, like, what gets aired. And I just want to see someone appreciate what she's doing because she's amazing. And, you know, she was not afraid to take it older and give it that granny wig. And it was sickening. And, like, I just wanted to hear someone praise her for it.
Yeah.
So, you know, since we didn't get to air it, for all y'all watching out there, we praising you, Chad. Because I was living for that character.
Yes, honey. Fifi, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't my fave. Like, she didn't really stand out to me. Some of them hardly get any lines and stuff, so it's hard to make a proper judgment.
I mean, no one really critiqued her too much during the rehearsal thing, so I don't know, that we saw anyway.
Yeah.
But like you said, wasn't my favorite, wasn't my least favorite.
Yeah.
So.
Latrice, bitch, was giving me everything in that fucking prison guard pantsuit, and all the...
it was good. It was good.
Right. It was so right. She killed it.
She did. She turned a motherfucking party, bitch. And, you know, she the one that ain't the trained actor or nothing, you know, so all y'all acting bitches need to step y'all pussy up.
Yeah, she, like, he literally gave her, I mean, from what we saw, one note, and she took it and she ran with it.
Yeah, she took direction well, and it wasn't like when he said, oh, have more fun with it, she got nervous or whatever. You know, she laughed about it and she had fun with it, and I think that's the most important thing, is to have fun with it, because if you don't, it's gonna read like that.
Yes, honey. Jiggly just didn't really do very well, bless her. She just... I don't know if acting is her thing. Like, they showed in the Untucked, like, her at the table, and she was just kind of looking down, and she wasn't really projecting her voice, and I don't know, it just didn't really work, Jiggles.
Unfortunately, which is a sad thing, because, you know, if you want to be America's Next Superstar, I'm guessing RuPaul wants a chick to do everything, otherwise these challenges wouldn't come about.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you know, I worry for you, girl, but you made it through to another week, so we'll see what you serve up next time.
Lastly, it was Willem. The bitch got one line, so, like, really, what are we expected to say? But her one line, you know, she was okay, like...
you know, like, we didn't see too much during the rehearsal thing, apart from, like we said, you know, getting the name wrong and everything. But apart from that, it was just that one line, and I don't know what to say, girl. Well done, girl. But you know, Willem's gonna get jobs after RuPaul's Drag Race. She already had jobs before, so you know, she already an actor, bitch.
So Team Willem won, and the challenge winner was Miss Latrice.
Rightfully so.
Finally!
Yes.
I can't believe she hasn't even won a challenge yet. Who won the other challenge? Because it's been Sharon. And then who won challenge in between? Oh, Chad and Madame. Okay.
At least Chad got signed.
Yeah.
You know, she got praised for that at least. Because she did do really well this week.
Yeah. So, yeah, Latrice won, and she's getting her 10s, and yes,
she
honey.
deserves it.
The bottom two, bitch, was Milan and Madame LaQueer. Ooh, girl. Now, that song... Trouble by Pink. Now, bitch, that wasn't right. I don't know who chose that song, but that was not the tea for me.
I wasn't really feeling it too much anyway, either. Like, I didn't get, like, maybe they were trying to go with, like, the prison theme. I don't know. Give you a little, like, something edgy.
But, like, you could have picked someone else. I don't know.
I'm never always, like, all that happy with the lip sync songs as a whole.
Yeah.
No matter what season. So, personal taste again. But I feel like Milan killed it.
She did, honey. She was giving you, like, everything. Splits and rolling, like, sliding her ass across the stage and split.
So I'm just hoping, like, if Homegirl is gonna be lip syncing again, like, you know, she pulled out all the stops, so you know, what you gonna do next time, though.
That's true.
But I mean, when you're in that moment, bitch,
you gotta
do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Now, the only thing is, the ripping off the wigs, both of y'all.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't see the point. And Milan was giving so much that I don't think that was necessary.
It wasn't, bitch. It was not. She was like already like, come on. She was doing like so much already. You ripped the book. Bitch got me talking crazy.
Yes, she all kind of fucked up. That lip sync really got her feeling some type of way. But I'm just saying, Milan did the damn thing. But I also must say, although I'm the only one probably feeling this way, with you too, I'm sad to see Madame go. I feel like this week was her time.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
How dare you!
Yeah, I don't know. So, Madame got eliminated. Did she throw shade on the mirror?
Yes,
Someone
she did.
like true friends like Dita and Chad and Sharon. I don't know who else she wrote, but
yeah, and then she
we'll
wrote
see.
Dita's name wrong. She wrote it with a T. So
but she's Puerto Rican, though. Come on, give her a break.
I guess so. I mean, I guess when's that moment that you ask, well, how do you spell that? But I'm just saying, ooh, that's kind of awkward when Dita sees that next week.
We'll see next week, honey, what they say when they walk in the workroom.
Yes.
So let's move on to the Untucked bitches. So yeah, they were talking back and forth about how Team Willem was talking back and forth about how Team Madame did, and they were throwing shade at Madame again, and Chad clocked that Michelle hated green and she wore fucking head to toe green, bitch. Ooh, that was bad.
That was hard. So not a lot went on really.
Yeah, no, they were giving Latrice her 10s for having her body game right. And
Latrice pads, which I was surprised about, because I don't know too many big girls that pad. So I was like, what, bitch? Because her body was right this week. So I'm like, you better get that pad, bitch. I ain't mad about it.
So the whole Fifi and Sharon thing got brought up again, which is like dominating this week.
That's when things got interesting, because before that it was kind of like just one note, and then the shade came, and you were like, oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah, Phoebe was saying that she like wasn't that bitch, and she came for her plastic Elvis wig. I like that wig, bitch.
Yeah, and a lot of people that have done reviews on last week's episode really liked that wig, so you know.
It was just different.
Yeah, it was cute.
I appreciate her trying something different.
It was John Tay, bitch.
It was.
Okay, so after that, you know, they got the peekaroo, and they had to go see what was inside their big pink box, and they got to see their photos. Now, I was thinking something more exciting was going to happen, so, you know.
I figure whenever there's going to be a photo challenge, though, that's going to
be what it's going to, yeah.
But, I don't know how many more photo challenges there's really going to be, though, so we'll see. I'm hoping for some more peekaroo surprises, bitch.
Me too.
Latrice's was everything. I want that fucking blown up, huge, on my motherfucking wall, honey. That's what I need in my house.
Yeah,
that's art. Boo, that's art.
That was everything. Also Chad's. That one was just everything to me.
Yeah, the only other thing I've got written down for this part is wagon wheel Watusi.
Bitch.
I'm so excited for fucking Snatch Game. I'm so excited. We'll see what these bitches are gonna fucking turn out, honey.
I can't wait.
So yeah, then Team Madame came backstage, and they were coming at Madame for her casting choices, saying that she should have basically swapped roles with Kenya. But she was saying she didn't regret her choice, and you know, I told y'all about that undercover shade, honey. She was just trying to fuck her up. But then she was trying to say, oh, she didn't want to give Kenya, what if she had more lines, and then she would have fucked up. But bitch, you ain't supposed to be looking out for her. You're supposed to be looking out for you. I guess she thought she would have done better as whoever the character that she picked was, but
it just didn't seem to me like Madame was really willing to listen to what other people had to say. She was just like so stuck on, well, I'm happy with what I picked, which was kind of silly really, because the team lost.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something that you want to talk about and maybe figure out so that you can get your head around, you know, how to make it better next time. Which sadly there wasn't a next time because she's gone now. But, you know, I'm just saying, can't be so stuck in your ways, girl.
Sharon's impression of Kenya fucking Michaels is my life. She had her on point and it was just everything, bitch. She was giving me everything.
That was the tea.
It was the true tea in my life.
Yes.
So, yeah, can I just say that I think that Willem was shown in a really good light this week. Like, she was really funny, and normally, like, I don't know if it's the editing or whatever, but she comes off a bit like, I don't know, standoffish, or maybe not standoffish, I can't find the right word, but she was making me fucking die this week, and she was just asking Latrice if tucking was a one-man job or a one-woman job. I don't know, bitch, but it was fucking everything. The bitch was giving me the fever.
And she was talking about how when she's tucking, you know, like, she can't get them to, like, you know, go where they need to go. I got a tip for you, Willem, because I'm a fierce mother tucker, bitch. Now, I'm just saying, Carmen Carrera wants to come to me for advice. You know what, Willem? You always live in body, so I ain't even gonna try giving you advice. But I'm just saying, if you want it, I got it. So come holler at me, girl.
Michelle tried to clock Dita on her fucking legs, and we're not gonna get too much into it, but ooh. So yeah, they were talking about coming out tales. I wish we would have seen more. Willem had it really easy because his mom and his dad both had like gay brothers and sisters, which is like crazy to me, but
it's not that crazy.
Well, no, it's not crazy. I guess it's just like
crazy
from where
us.
we come from.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Latrice's was horrible, honey. She was like opening up about it, and like Latrice, bitch, has been through some struggles. Like, you can tell that she is such an amazing person because she has been through some motherfucking shit in her life.
Thanks, bitch, thanks.
Struggles.
Like, to me, like, I get it, the shade, entertainment, all of that, but for me, the thing that I love about Untucked are these moments where bitches open up, because that's the shit that you need to see. Because it kind of opens you up that maybe you're not the only person in that situation.
Yeah, and it's just like drag queens have such a bitch reputation.
Yes.
And, you know, it's nice to dispel some of those rumors.
Yes, it showed that, you know, we got hearts too.
Yes, honey.
And I just love seeing that moment because, you know, hearing Latrice's story opened up my eyes because I've been in a very similar situation to Latrice. And when I came out, it was kind of like a similar thing where I had a fight with my brother and stuff, and I really related. And I only wish I would have been able to hear more about that story because it really, truly touched me, bitch.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes you feel alone and you feel like, kind of like, ain't nobody understand what you've been through. So it was really, like, heartwarming to hear that. I mean, I wish I would have had a bitch for me back in that time because there was times where I wanted to just get a one-way ticket and fucking leave that bitch. So, I feel you, Latrice.
Props to you, Latrice. You're a true queen in this life. Honey.
Yes.
Then, they were talking about, Sharon was talking about Fifi, and Fifi having to walk in when she called her some shit, and it was a whole Raja and Delta moment again where they were like, ooh. She was just like, she was saying that she tried to be adult about it and it just went sideways. Like,
yeah.
I understand that she told her because she felt bad or whatever, at least that's what she said. She told her that she felt bad, and I appreciate that she wanted to say something and like clear the air because she didn't feel good. But I also appreciate why Fifi got pissed off because nobody wants to look bad in front of RuPaul when you're trying to win $100,000, bitch. Because your shit is at stake.
Exactly. And it's like I already just said, the relationship between them two, just keep it moving next time, Sharon.
But they came back and they got into it again and it was getting heated again. It's just like, I feel like they don't listen to each other.
Yeah.
I feel like they just don't see eye to eye. Like Sharon said, they're on complete opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to drag. And I just, at this point, I just want it squashed because I want some more queens to get a shine.
Yeah.
Like, no shade, but like, squash that shit, ma.
But you need to go through these things with each other sometimes to get to that point where you're better. And obviously, things must be better now because, you know, you see Sharon rocking fierce t-shirts and stuff. So, but can I just say that when that argument started getting heated, who fucking said, you know, let's lower the tone but Willem? So everyone want to be on Willem's shit, like, for being cold-hearted or a bitch or whatever. But she was really mature in that moment, and people have been wanting that moment to happen, to see, like, you know, Willem kind of be a little bit warmer, and she was.
Yeah.
So
props to you, Willem.
Props to you. I really thoroughly enjoyed you in this Untucked,
yes,
bitch.
Honey. And in the episode, bitch, you were killing it.
Yeah, you were killing it, girl. I was really happy to see that side of you, to be like, look, the bitch actually does give a shit sometimes, so maybe people need to get off her fucking back. When Sharon and Fifi were going backwards and forwards and all in between, bitch, it just kind of felt like neither of them appreciated what the other did, because Sharon was like, oh, that pageant makeup and all this, and you know, Fifi is like, oh, that one look you got, or goth or whatever. It's just like, it was wrong of both of them because they need to appreciate each other's drag, and you can't expect someone to appreciate what you do and at the same time not appreciate what they do.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? Do unto others, bitch. So I'm just saying, especially, you know, like, it's drag, and we all meant to be sisters.
Okay, y'all, so that's it. Now, next week is the motherfucking Snatch Game, and I am so fucking excited to see what these bitches are gonna pull out.
Yes, definitely.
In my opinion, they need to shut shit down because Miss Chad Michaels is gonna turn the motherfucking party. Honey.
Yes, I mean, at the same
Y'all ain't even
time,
ready.
you know, there's a lot of stress on her back, I think, because if she doesn't turn it, bitches are gonna be like, really?
Yep, but
we'll get to that next week, so y'all better stay tuned.
Okay, shout out time, bitches. Shout out first and foremost to the Mystique Six.
Yes.
Miss Allie, we love you. Miss Sally, we love you. Miss Gavin, we love you.
How you doing?
Miss Diana Fire, we love you.
Hey sis.
Yeah, shout out to Vicky. Shout out to AJ.
Yes.
Shout out to Gemma. We love you all, bitches. Mwah.
Mwah. And I hope y'all watching.
Shout out to Miss Uli. How you doing, bitch?
How you doing, Uli? We miss you, girl.
Yes. Shout out to the Zodiac Brave, our sister. We love you.
Who is a new member of the Mystique Six, even though it makes 7, but we always gonna be the Mystique Six, bitch, so don't even try that.
Shout out to our sister, Mon Garçon.
How you doing, Mon Garçon? How you doing?
Shout out to Kim Zolciak.
How you doing, Kim Zolciak? And not the real Kim Zolciak, but
the real Kim Zolciak too.
Yeah, you
Don't
too,
play.
bitch. She's drag queen.
Shout out to Miss Gogo Yubari.
How you doing,
always
Gogo?
repping our shit, honey, and we appreciate it so much. And shout out to Miss Woodbird Ted.
How you doing?
We really
appreciate the shout out last time and all the love that you've been giving.
We watched your video, bitch.
Yes, we did.
Shout out to Miss Bachmark, aka Miss Sparkmark, aka Miss Stacey Lane Matthews.
How you doing, Stacey? Do y'all not see Miss Competition?
I can't. Shout out to Maki Doki, aka Miss Kisakiru.
Yes, Maki Doki. How
we
you
love
doing?
you, Diva.
AKA Tyra Banks.
AKA Robin from NTM Cycle 1, bitch.
AKA Tabby from Basketball Wives, bitch.
Shout out to Miss Brie Vagabond, aka Sabria, aka I Stole from Marc Jacobs. Oh my god, I need to stop saying AKA. Y'all need to stop having so many names, bitch.
Yes, AKA our girl Nia Cortland. Yes.
We love you so much, bitch. We really do. Shout out to St. Julian, bitch.
Our diva.
Shout out to Miss Claps and Praises.
How you doing, bitch?
We always appreciate you repping our shit.
Yes,
Mwah.
we do. Flawless. Mwah.
And finally, shout out to Coco Fat Dog. Mwah. Love you. Okay, so shout out to everyone on YouTube. Y'all have too many names for us to even remember.
Yes. Oh,
But-
also, quick shout out, sorry, to Sonia.
Yes.
We love you, girl. Shout out, of course, to Angie Nation.
Shout out to Miss Sharon Noodles.
You
bitch,
too, bitch.
'cause we love you too.
All y'all divas been giving us so much love. Y'all three is real special. We love you.
We love you.
Mwah.
So yeah, shout out to everyone on YouTube. Thank you
Yes.
for commenting and subscribing. We read all the comments and we try to reply to every single one.
Yes.
Thank
If
you so
y'all-
much.
Yes, if y'all like this video, make sure to like the video and give it a thumbs up, bitch, because we trying to do it up, girl.
Yes, honey.
And shout out to K Riz.
Oh,
Of course.
yes.
How you doing?
Yeah. Thank you to everyone
Yes, of
for
course,
watching.
as always.
We love you, and we'll see you next week on the motherfucking Snatch Game, bitches.
Yes.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.